In today's matchday vlog, we've got Walsall RFC taking on Paviers. Two clubs that are built on passion, power, and a whole lot of pride. It's grassroots rugby at its finest, where the hits are real and every tackle feels personal. It was a very intense game, as always. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 200,000 subscribers. Now, let's get into the video. Good morning. It's game day. My morning routine is always the same on game day. Those eggs are good. So on a game day, depending on if we are home or away, my breakfast always remains the same. I always have scrambled eggs on toast. If I've got any avocado as well, I will also have like some crushed avocado with like chili, salt and pepper, just because like I am fancy like that. But yeah, just always start the day, scrambled eggs on toast, and I make sure to drink a lot of water. I've just recently joined the Stanley gang. I feel like a basic white girl, but it's good. It holds a lot of water and it's easy to drink, keeps it cold. Right, so today's breakfast done, and today it's game day. Today we're playing at home against Paviers. Now, if you remember the last game day vlog that we played against Paviers, it was when Dean got a red card. He headbutted one of their players and has been banned for 16 weeks. But I am buzzing for today. We've only had one game so far in 2025. This is our second game, because last week we didn't have a game. It was meant to be away, but it was called off because it was absolutely freezing in England. It was like -4, -5 degrees, so the pitches were frozen. So I feel like I haven't played rugby for ages, but I am buzzing for today. And if you look in the background here, you might see some Lego. I have been an absolute nerd over Christmas, and I've been completing some Lego. I don't even know if I can show you this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to have a look at this. So we've got here a Harry Potter, a Hogwarts. We've got another Harry Potter set. And then here we've got Wednesday. That's like my guilty pleasure. I'm loving playing Lego at the minute. I feel like a 5-year-old, but it's pretty sick. I don't know how to explain it. It's actually sick when you do it. It's satisfying. And you get off your phone for a bit, so you're actually just sitting there building away. So yeah. Foam rolling time. So in the morning before I go to my games, I always do just a little bit of light foam rolling, mainly just on my calves, a bit on my quads, just to kind of loosen up the legs a little bit. Sometimes I'll use the massage gun as well. But here I'm not looking for any pain. I'm literally just rolling them out a little bit to kind of release a bit of the tightness. I did legs on Thursday and I'm still feeling it a bit, so just getting them a little bit loose, a little bit loosey-goosey. It's impossible to do this foam roller for your quad without looking a little bit sus. God, I'll tell you what though, my knees are still feeling like an 85-year-old pensioner. So today's game is being played at Walsall RFC, and the squad lineup is looking very strong, however very different from the last time we played Paviers with 7 changes. So in the forward today we've got a really strong pack, and starting in the front row we have got George Green, Tom Aston and Simon Weaver. In the second row we've got Kyle Reid and Callum Martin. Then in the back row we have got Corey Clark-Selby, Max Hughes and Adam Nunney. And then in the back today, pretty similar to last time, except we don't have Dean for obvious reasons. So we have Dan Carpenter at 9, Ben Pitt at 10, Rob Angel the captain at 12, Quaid Bowl at 13, me and Luke Chambers on the wings, and Connor Rowe at fullback. Paviers now with their away squad lineup, and I also believe it was their social after the game, so looking forward to this one.
Lift your fucking head to look into that. Every Saturday I ask you to do a job for the past 3 Saturdays you're fucking up. Do not let that slip today. Today is a fucking big game. Do not think we're going to walk up there and walk this game, because we're not. It's going to be fucking war. Yeah, I want to see that intensity. Yes, they're going to have fucking big balls, but that means we've got to be there quicker. Everyone quicker. Drop, tackle, roll, we go again. All fucking game. Let's do it now, boys. 1, 2, 3. Fucking
Right, so kicking off into the first half, videographer had misses, so just had to get some from the VO. Walsall with the scrum, Ben spreads that really wide into Rob. Rob then heads to Connor. Connor gives it early to me. I then step on the outside, step back inside and get tackled. But here I hamstring straight from the off. Comes back into Nunney. Nunney with a great line there. Gets the offload to Max. Max with one out the back to Rob. Rob then into Corey. Corey takes it in. Then the ball comes back out to Ben. Ben spreads out really wide into Tom Aston again with a lovely carry into the centre, gets the offload to George. George keeps possession. However, we get a penalty, so we go back for the line out, come straight to Kyle, no one's there, and he goes over for the first try of the game. Nunny there with a lovely conversion, but as you can see, and I should have not done legs on Thursday because straight away my hamstring had cramped up, and then the entire game then it felt like my hamstring was just going to cramp, seize up. So yeah, great start to the game for me. Pavey's now on the attack in our half, comes wide from the 8 into the 2, and then me and Quaid just tackle him there out on the wing, then comes back on the inside into their 6 with a big carry down the centre of the pitch, comes into the corner, but we do turn the ball over, which Nunny with a lovely carry there to get us out of our 22, but the offload is a little bit loose, which Danny then kicks, and it goes into their 12, who then steps back on the outside, lovely step there, comes out to the wing, winger just about keeps it in. A little bit of open play here, the ball is all over the place, but Paviour's with some good attack, they're spreading it wide. However, scrum now for Walsall, Danny puts that in, and then it comes out to Ben. Ben with a lovely clearance kick. So now line out for Paviour's, comes out to their 10, 10 then spreads out wide to the 12, 12 gives it out the back to the 13, 13 steps inside, but a great tackle there from Connor. Paviour's now looking to build the phases, and to be honest, it's looking like it's all Paviour's at the minute. They are attacking, we are just trying to defend, and they're really spreading it wide. They're taking advantage of our 4G pitch, using the entire width of it. And as you can see, the phase is just building one after another. We're also doing well so far to defend, but it comes out wide there, really wide, steps on the outside, but Danny with a good tackle there to keep him out. Walsall now with a line out, a great snipe there from Danny to get through the line out, steps on the outside, gets a lovely offload into Max. Max spins out the tackle, then goes on the outside, he's got the gas, and Max goes under for a try. Lovely bit of play there from Danny and a great finish from Max. Walsall now on the attack from kickoff. Callum Martin taking that in. Ben with the clearance kick comes out to their winger, who then steps onside. Quaid with a good tackle. Paviour's again on the attack, looking to creep into our half. 10 spreading it wide into their forwards. Take that into the centre. And from the off, Paviour's were really using this ball, using the width, and they were dangerous out wide, which was really hard for Walsall to defend. 10 here, has got some good hands, but steps inside, good tackle there from George, and they opt to kick, and nothing comes from that. Now it's a scrum for Paviour's in our half, 8 picks from the base into the 9, 9 then spreads out to the 10, 10 quick hands out to the 13, then they spread it again into the winger, who steps inside, good covering tackle there. Paviour's looking to truck it up now over the line, getting about 5 metres out, but then Paviour's looking to spread it wide, a really long pass there from the 10 to the 6, great cover tackle there from Rob to get across and deny him, but after a couple more phases, the 9 with a great snipe, picks and goes straight under the post for a try, which they do convert, and that's some really good attacking play from Paviour's. Again, Paviour's now using the width, getting a 2-on-1 against me, trying to get that overlap, which their 7 then steps inside but does get tackled, and Paviour's really using that width. Good tackle there from Quaid, into the 7 again. Me and Kyle just tackle him, but it shows they've got danger out wide and through the centre. And you can see here that out wide, another pass, a great offload into their 8, who scores again for Paviour's. So not the best start for Walsall at all. It just seems like we are defending so much and we're just letting them play the attacking game wide and down the middle. Now we're kicking off again. We really need to ramp things up, start getting possession if we want to be in this game, because Paviour's at the minute, they're all over us. And look at the confidence they've got here. The 10 looking to spread that really wide, and they're playing from their 22. Go back for a penalty, kick it out. Line out then for Paviour's, comes from the 9 to the 10, 10 to the 13, just finds a great little line there, the 12 does, straight through the middle of our defence, cuts on the outside of Connor, and he goes into the corner to score another try. Just a little bit of miscommunication there, I think, in Walsall's defence. Commentating this as well, it's just like Paviour's highlights. Look at this, they're cutting inside balls, playing from the 22. Here they've got a massive overlap on me. We're rushing to try and get their defence, comes out to the 12, he's got a 2-on-1 on me, and I'm stuck in no man's land. What am I doing there? And they're just playing with such confidence. But Walsall now on the attack with a line out, comes out to Nunny. Nunny gives it out to Ben. Ben shrugs off one tackle, gives it wide to Connor. Connor then steps inside himself, takes that into contact, great carry. Comes back then into George Green. George taking it in. Paviour's now looking to defend, but we go back for a penalty, which Ben puts into the corner. Walsall now with a line out, 5 metres out, but unfortunately we do lose it. We give it to Paviour's, and they then kick for safety. It's like we've put all those phases together to try and get some attack
and we just give it away in those crucial moments. And now Paviour's looking to attack out of their 22. Then comes out to the 10. 10 then spreads it out the back to the 13. The backs are playing with lots of freedom. Walsall then with the scrum, and I can see here Paviour's playing with confidence. They've got a great scrum and they win the penalty. However, nothing came from the rest of that half, and that was the first half done. So that first half just showing this was all Paviour's game in the first 40 minutes. Walsall pretty much defending, I'd say about 80% of the time. Although we had managed to get some tries, Paviour's definitely deserved that first half. They were all over us in attack and we were just scrambling, trying to defend. So we really need to pick things up, get some possession, start attacking in the second half. So into the second half now, Walsall playing with a bit of confidence, spreading it through the backs in our 22. Great carry there from Rob. Comes back into Callum Martin with a great carry. Then it comes back to Nunny. Nunny with a lovely clearance kick to put us into a bit of safety. We don't want to risk it too much here. Comes to the 12, gives it to the 15. 15 then puts a kick over the top, turning into a bit of a tennis game here, which we are looking to recover. Ben in the backfield, and look at this lovely step here. 1, 2, bang. And Ben then puts another kick over the top, which again, comes into the 9. 9 puts a little dink over the top. He's chasing that, which Nico recovers. Lovely shrug off the tackle there, and he puts a kick through to get the ball out. And from the Paviour's line out, it's not straight, so we do win a scrum. Scrum for Walsall now looking much better, really pushing Paviour's back there. Ben then looking to spread that into Nunny. Nunny with a great carry through the middle, shrugging off tackles. Then Danny out to Ben. Ben throws a massive miss pass over to me, which I didn't even see the ball coming, and my foot just goes into touch. So Paviour's line out now, great take from there. 6 out to the 9. 9 puts that into the 10. 10 spreads it, and it is a little bit loose there, which was a knock on, so we do get a scrum. Rich Clark picking up from the base, great carry there. Then Corey with a quick pick and go, gives it to Callum. Callum out to Ben. Ben again with another miss pass out to me, which I step inside, step through 2, and just take that into contact. Then the ball comes out quickly to Tom Aston. Tom Aston with another good carry there. Then out to Nunny. Nunny into George Green. George Green with another carry. So Walsall finally putting some phases together and attacking. Rob there with a good offload into Kyle. Kyle to Tom. Tom decides to carry that himself. Then out to Ben. Ben into Cal Martin. Cal Martin carrying there. There's still only one score in this game, remember, and the next score could be very crucial to who gets the momentum in the second half. Rob there with a good carry. Ball comes out then to Nunny. Nunny looks to double pump, takes it himself. Then on that short side, Danny picks and goes, gets a pass off to Ben. Ben then into Nunny, and Nunny breaks the line, gets free and goes over for a try, which he also converts himself. So very important score there from Walsall to get the first try in this second half, and hopefully we can keep that momentum going. Tom Aston there with a great carry. Now Walsall looking with a bit of confidence. Ben gives that lovely ball into Nico. Nico breaks for a tackle, just gets caught from the tap tackle, but he gets back up. Great carry there, some good extra meters gained. Comes back out to Rob with a crash ball. Walsall now have gained about 50 meters. Comes to Ben. Ben with a big pass out wide to Max. Max takes that in. Back on that short side now into Cal Martin. Another very positive carry. Then comes out to Ben. Ben looks to spread it wide into Luke. Luke just regathers that ball, takes that in. However, there was a knock on there. Scrum there for Paviour's. Scrum is looking a lot more solid for Walsall in this second half. 8 then picks and goes from the base. Good tackle there from the boys. Paviour's now looking to attack into our half. Walsall with a bit of confidence in defence now as we've got that first score. Paviour's again looking to spread it wide as they were in that first half. 15 then steps inside into Nico and Rob. 9 then looks to put a kick over the top, but it just goes straight into touch. Walsall line out, and it is overthrown, but it goes into Cal Martin. Then out to Rob. Rob just breaking through a tackle there with a dummy. Then into George Green. George Green with another carry, just getting out of our 22 now. Ben gives another little short ball into Nico. Nico with a good carry. So as you can see, Walsall's confidence is gaining a little bit in attack here. Scrum now for Paviour's. Again, 8 picks, then gives it into the 9. 9 gives it out to the fullback. Great tackle there from Quaid, but it is kept in play. 6 then carries that himself. If Paviour scored here, it would really knock our confidence. However, a great turnover there from Walsall. Comes out to Rob. Rob with some great hands to Ben. Ben steps inside. Lovely. Ben's got a bit of a gap here. Steps around the 2. Where's he going? Where's his options? Flings the ball wide. Comes to Quaid. Quaid quick hands to Max. Max gets on the outside, steps in, crashes into their winger. Then the ball comes quickly out to Nunny. Nunny with a great carry. Comes out to Ben. Ben finds Weaver on a lovely line. Weaver dives under the post for a try. So as you can see, Walsall building some phases, getting some confidence and not trying to score off first phase. Great kickoff reception here from Max Hughes. Max Hughes draws the full back, gives that to Kyle. Kyle now bumps their 10, takes it inside. However, I was giving Kyle so much stick after the game for this. Watch this back. He's got me on his outside, a 2-on-1, and decides to bounce the 10. Not happy, Kyle. However, the ball comes back in play into Clarkey. Clarkey takes that in and then spreads it into Ben. Ben gives it out to Rob. Rob steps back inside, finds a great gap and goes under the post for another try for Walsall, which Nunny converts. So it's 33-19 now. Walsall with a little bit of a lead here. Ben puts a lovely kick, which Rob regathers in the midfield, comes out to Nunny, and Nunny puts us even further into their half, which their winger just taps out. So it's a Walsall line out on the 5-metre line. Great catch there, good catch and drive. And Walsall with a great maul here, keeps pushing on, and we do get over for another try. A great score there from Tom Aston. Kick off now for Paviers, comes straight to Max Hughes again, and he boshes through 2 tackles, finds the gap. Again, lovely offload there to Corey. Corey draws Kyle. It's like deja vu. I'm outside Kyle, 2-on-1. No, he steps back inside and takes it in, gets tackled 5 metres short and holds on to the ball. So Kyle, once again, just look on your outside shoulder, give me that pass and we're in. Paviers now with the attack. 13 out to the 12. 12's got some good feet. He's dancing through tackles here. He's still not put down, but then he is dealt with. Then they look to spread it wide. Comes out to the 15 who steps inside. Good defence from Walsall so far. Can we manage to keep Paviers out? Again, we can't afford to let them get back into this game. Then they look to spread it wide. 10 gives it out to the 13. 13 decides to go himself. Good tackle there from Danny. Comes back into their forwards. Paviers looking dangerous now on the attack. They're spreading it from coast to coast. The fullback then puts a kick over the top, which comes into Ben. Ben with a lovely kick to clear our lines. Paviers now on the attack, coming into our 22. 9 tries to put a quick grubber through, but I do charge it down, then tackle him. And as you can see here, we have a little bit of a cuddle on the floor. He was cuddling me in the first half, so I had to give him one back. And Walsall could not slip up for one moment, because as we've seen in the first half, Paviers can attack very well and they can score when they need to. But look at that, Walsall with a great turnover there, and we go into a line out, which is overthrown and given away to Paviers. So again, it's just those little mistakes that we were making which were costing us, potential scores in critical moments. So Paviers attacking here. I think Nico is chasing this one back. Nico in the corner, great step to get out of danger there. Finds some space, gives it out to Ben. Ben then spreads it really wide out to me. I then just give it to Max as well. My hamstring's in bits at this point. So Max steps inside. Great little step from Max and good carry. Comes then into Tom. Tom tips into Rob. Rob steps, great little breakthrough there. He's looking around, where's his options? He doesn't really have any, so he just has to take that in. And then the ball does go loose, comes back to Paviers, which they're 12, then tries to step on the outside of Nunny. Nunny with a great tackle there. And a great turnover from Corey to give it back to Nunny. Nunny's looking for his options, gives it out to Danny, but it is just knocked on there. Scrum now for Paviers, and a very solid competitive scrum there from Walsall. A big step up from the first half. Comes out to their 10. 10 spreads that wide into the 13, who puts it across to the 15. 15 really wide out to the winger. Winger then is now steps into me and Nico. Me and Nico just put him out into touch. Walsall looking a lot more structured now. We're actually, playing our plays. We're not just doing one out rugby. And you can see from these breaks, from the attack, it makes such a difference. Fitzy there with a lovely pick and go. Then comes quickly out to Ben. Ben with some beautiful hands to Nico. And Nico steps on the outside. He's got space and goes in for another try. Nunny off the tee. Absolutely beautiful today. Not long after now, cameraman had missed this action, but Paviers had scored in the corner. Paviers with a bit of spring in their step now. They've just scored a try. Can they get another? They're looking to spread it wide. They've got some confidence. However, the ball then comes out to the 6. Nico and Rob with a good tackle there, but they go back for a penalty, which they take quickly, and it comes out to their winger. Winger steps into Max, great tackle there. Not long left of the game now, scrum for Walsall, it's getting pushed back. It's looking all over the place, but Danny picks it up, and with a beautiful step to break through their defence, Danny is in, he's got the space, he goes to step on the outside again, but they do catch up, get the tackle, but then I with a quick pick and go and get over for a try. Nice to get on the score sheet at the end of the game there, and thank you to Danny for making that happen, doing all the hard work, and that was the game done there. It was 54-24 to Walsall, a really competitive game and very enjoyable to play. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment your favourite part, subscribe to the channel. So from me and another matchday vlog, I'll see you in the next video.